It's not just a plant, it's a statement. Each leaf, cut like a flame, painted like a dream. This is the philodendron ring of fire, a cultivar so bold, so unpredictable. Collectors chase it like treasure. But here at Roots and Roasts, we don't just collect plants. We decode them. So whether yours came from a boutique grower or a back alley Facebook trade, we're giving you the master guide to turn this hot-headed beauty into a thriving, show-stopping centerpiece. This isn't your average philodendron. This plant looks like it was forged in fire, serrated edges, lava colors, and a personality that shifts with every leaf. They call it the Ring of Fire, and it's not just hype. It's moody, it's rare, and if you get it wrong, it will turn on you. Let's set the record straight. The philodendron Ring of Fire didn't come from the rainforest. It came from a lab, created through hybridization. This cultivar is believed to be a cross between two wildly different species. Philodendron tortum, known for its skeletal, deeply lobed leaves, and Philodendron wendlandii, a more reserved, lance-shaped epiphyte. Their child? A serrated, multicolor mutation with the DNA of both drama and discipline. Originally introduced under the name Henderson's Pride, it was renamed Ring of Fire by collectors, inspired by the blazing red-orange margins of its new growth. It's not native to any jungle, but it's got the toughness of one, and that's what makes it legendary. Light will make or break your philodendron Ring of Fire. This plant needs bright, indirect light, and not just any kind. It needs consistency and clarity. The more light it receives, the more vivid the variegation. That fiery blend of cream, lime, and red, it's a direct response to photons. No light, no color. So what does that look like in real terms? East-facing windows are ideal, gentle morning rays, no scorch risk. South-facing works if diffused with a sheer curtain. West-facing is acceptable, but only if the afternoon sun doesn't burn those delicate margins. What doesn't work? Low-light corners. North windows with no augmentation, sitting more than 6 feet from a light source. If you're in a darker apartment, pair it with a grow light set to 10,000 to 20,000 lux. Here's where most people kill this plant. The philodendron Ring of Fire doesn't want to stay wet, but also won't tolerate drought. You need to water it when the top 2 inches of soil are dry. Not bone dry, not soggy. Stick your finger in the soil, or better yet, use a moisture meter. If your meter reads between 2 and 3, it's time to water. If it's above 4, wait. Anything below 1, you're flirting with dehydration shock. And let's clear this up. This is not a misting plant. High humidity is not equal to wet leaves. Wet leaves equals fungus. Always water at the base. Let it drain completely. Empty saucers. In summer, you might water every 5 to 7 days. In winter, it could be every 10 to 14. It's not about the calendar. It's about the soil condition and environment. Download our watering mastery chart with seasonal tips, meter hacks, and drainage diagrams. Link below. Free with every Roots and Roasts episode. Everything we use to care for our Ring of Fire, from light meters to long spout cans, is linked in one spot. These aren't random Amazon picks. They're the exact tools we've tested, tortured, and trusted in NYC apartments, schools, and high-end installations. So whether you're new to plants or building your dream jungle, start with the right tools. Click the Amazon Toolkit link below and build your setup with confidence. Your philodendron Ring of Fire won't forgive temperature swings. Keep it in the sweet spot, between 65 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Below 60, growth slows. Below 55, you risk cold stress. Now, for humidity, it'll survive at 50%, but it'll thrive at 60 to 70%. That fiery variegation, it needs moisture in the air. Avoid dry heat, air vents, or cold windows in winter. Instead, use a humidifier, keep airflow gentle, and protect it from overnight drops. A stable climate doesn't just keep it alive, it unlocks its full color potential. This is not your basic potting mix plant. The Ring of Fire needs structure, air between the particles, drainage at the base, and just enough moisture retention to hold hydration without trapping it. You go mix? Equal parts orchid bark, perlite, and cocoa coir. The bark keeps the soil open. The perlite improves drainage. And the coir holds just enough water without going soggy. Avoid dense, peat-heavy mixes. They compact, suffocate roots, and lead to rot. As for pots, go with terracotta or breathable plastic with drainage holes. Skip decorative cache pots unless they're fully ventilated. This plant thrives when its roots can breathe. Give it that, and it'll reward you with wild, healthy growth. Our Ring of Fire Master PDF includes this full mix recipe and potting tips. Let's get this right. Ring of Fire is a slow-growing variegated philodendron. That means it doesn't need tons of food, it needs the right food. During the growing season, usually March to October, feed it once a month with a balanced liquid fertilizer. We recommend something like a 9-3-6 or 20-20-20 formula, diluted to half or quarter strength. If the leaves are curling inward, fading, or growth is stalled, it might be time to feed. And here's the key. Add a CalMag supplement every 4 to 6 weeks. Why? Calcium supports strong cell walls and root growth. Magnesium helps keep variegation vivid. Skip the CalMag and your plant may push out pale leaves or start to lose contrast. And in winter, ease off. No feeding. Let the plant rest. You made it this far. Let's lock in the setup. Our Ring of Fire Deep Care PDF breaks down everything. The full fertilizer rotation, repotting schedule, light map, tool lists, our exclusive variegation lock-in technique. Everything we use is linked below, from Amazon to our Lowe's Tool Hub. Don't just watch great plant care. Build it. Let's talk structure, because Philodendron Ring of Fire isn't a vertical climber like some of its cousins. This philodendron grows wide, not tall. Over time, it can reach up to 3 feet across, pushing out leaves in a radial pattern from a slowly stretching central stem. It's a slow grower, especially if light, humidity, or nutrients are off. But once it's happy, you'll see bold lateral growth and new heads forming along the stem. Each node along the stem holds the potential for a new shoot, root, or leaf. So what happens if your plant starts to look off? Reversion, where leaves come in full green. Leggy, long internodes, weak form. Dense top, bare base. This is where pruning Philodendron Ring of Fire becomes a superpower. In spring or early summer, when light and temps are stable, use sterilized shears and cut just above a node. This tells the plant to redirect energy to side shoots, making it bushier, not taller. If your plant has started reverting, cut it back to the last leaf with clear variegation. That's your genetic reset point. Want more than one growth point? Topping the plant, cutting the main growing stem, encourages lateral shoots, giving you a fuller, designer-friendly shape. Prune with intention. This isn't just maintenance, it's architecture. And over time, that slow, wide, balanced growth becomes one of the most striking plant forms in your entire collection. Propagation takes patience, but with the right technique, your Philodendron Ring of Fire can multiply beautifully. Start by identifying a healthy node, ideally with an aerial root forming. Use sterilized shears and make a clean diagonal cut about ½ an inch below the node. There are a few ways to root your cutting. Water is the simplest, easy to monitor root growth. Sphagnum moss and perlite offers airflow and humidity. Leca works too, but it's better for advanced growers. Place the cutting in indirect light. Change water weekly if water rooting. After 3 to 5 weeks, you'll start to see roots. Wait until they're 2 to 3 inches long before transferring to soil. This isn't fast propagation, it's slow and strategic. But in time, you'll have new plants to pot, gift, or sell. If your Philodendron Ring of Fire lower leaves are turning yellow and the soil feels wet, that's overwatering. Let the top 2 inches dry before watering again. Fix, aerate soil, increase airflow, water less frequently. Crispy margins? Your humidity's too low or airflow's too strong. Bring it up to 60 to 70% and keep fans indirect. Fix. Add humidifier. Relocate from heater or vent. If your plant is losing its color and pushing green-only leaves, you've likely slipped into low-light territory. Fix. Increase light exposure, 10 to 20K lux. Rotate regularly. Prune back to last variegated node. Curling inward could be underwatering or a sign your plant's underfed, especially if growth has slowed. Fix. Rehydrate gradually. Feed with balanced 9-3-6. Add CalMag monthly. Here's the truth. No one talks about your philodendron ring of fire's variegation isn't just genetic. It's a behavioral response to light and nutrients. If your plant is pushing green leaves, don't just panic. Reset it. We call it the variegation lock-in protocol, and it works like this. Step 1. Prune the plant back to the last variegated node. No hesitation. Step 2. Move the plant slightly away from bright light for 10 to 14 days. That light reduction, it stresses the plant just enough to force a phototropic recalibration. Step 3. Return it to bright indirect light, 10K, 20K lux, and feed with CalMag to stabilize chlorophyll production. What happens next? That new leaf doesn't just come green. It comes in alive, intense, spicy. Spring is your philodendron ring of fire plants wake-up call. Start feeding monthly, increase humidity, and prune early to shape growth. In summer, growth peaks. Water more often, but stay sharp. Bright light can burn, and dry air can crisp your leaves fast. In fall, your plant starts to slow. Feed less. Hold off on pruning. Drafts from windows can undo months of progress. Winter is rest mode. No fertilizer. Space out your watering. Raise humidity and let your plant pause. Your philodendron ring of fire isn't static. It's seasonal. Dial in your care to match the rhythm of nature, and you won't just grow a plant. You'll shape a masterpiece. Let's lock it in. To keep your philodendron ring of fire thriving, give it bright, indirect light, or supplement with a grow light. Plant it in a chunky, breathable mix: orchid bark, perlite, and cocoa coir. Water when the top 2 inches are dry, and always let it drain fully. Keep humidity at 60 to 70%, especially in winter. Feed monthly in the growing season with a balanced 9-3-6 fertilizer, and rotate in CalMag to keep variegation strong. Prune with intention, root with precision, and sync your care with the seasons. This plant rewards patience and discipline. That's it. You've got the full blueprint for mastering your ring of fire. Every tip, every tool, every rhythm, it's all in the free PDF below. Grab what you need from our Amazon or Lowe's Tool Hub. And if you want more real-world care guides built from deep experience, subscribe and come back next week. Next up, we're diving into the philodendron caramel marble, another rare beauty with secrets to unlock. Until then, grow with intention, lead with roots, stay roasted.